The renal capsule on the outside, the cortex, the renal cortex is the outside layer, the inside layer is the renal medulla. So if it says layer, that's what we want. You can kind of see your renal pelvis, which is the collection area before the hilum. And then we'll pop out, Oh, nice. Okay, so you can see these U-shaped areas here. So the U-shapes actually define kind of where the pyramids are. And the very edge of that U is going to be the calyx, or the calyces, multiple ones. So that's where the filtrate's going to get to and then start to form and then go into the pelvis, and then it goes out to the ureter.
Red is the calyx?
Just the little bottom shape of that U.
Okay.
The little U that makes? Okay. If the pin was stuck at that U, that's the calyx. If it's stuck over here, that's the pelvis.
And point the pyramid again.
Pyramids are the sections, so like if it was out here, that would be the pyramids. If it didn't say layer. If it said layer, that's the medulla. And I can go back in. Okay, the rest of the urinary system, we have the urinary bladder. If you pull on this, you should see the two tubes. Both ureters kind of pop out from this. So here's one, and that goes all the way to kidney. Here's the other one, and that goes all the way to kidney. And it goes all the way up. And then the urethra, you're trying to get to, all this right here. So this is this tube down here that comes off the urinary bladder. It goes that way. Okay. Pancreas, in case we didn't do this last time. I don't remember.
No, we didn't.
Okay. So the pounded meat section here, the gland from the duodenum across, that's all the pancreas. Did you open up your stomach at all? No. Okay. So the rugae would be the ridges. So you just do a little trap door, 3 sides, and we lift up between ridges. So the rugae. Rugae are the ridges. All right. So then for the male parts, we have our fur-covered scrotum. These 2 back parts here. If you take the fur off, then that would be the testes. This one seems a lot smaller than that one. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so then the front one here is actually the urethra that comes down, and then it forms into, let's see, we have the urethral, well, we'll just do it this way. Okay, so the urethra here, and then if we're pointing down here, that's going to be for the penis. So the urethra is going to be up here, but the actual organ is going to be here. And if you don't really have to, because this is, some of them, other teachers there break the hips open, and I'm just like, I'm not doing that. So they break it and pop it. It's not worth it. So there. So scrotum, testes, and penis, and then the spermatic cord. Where's the other one?
I don't know, I've only found one. Yes.
You have to have 2. Yeah. It's a little deeper than the other ones were. Okay, I want to take off that. I'll leave that artery ring on there. Okay. So the other one's right here. So 2 spermatic cords. You can also take off a little bit like that. So one here and one here. Now, where it went through the abdominal wall, if you push that back over, there was a hole that this should go through, an opening. That's the inguinal canal. There's one over here too. So the inguinal hernia is when that weakens and the intestines start to push out from that hole. Women can have that too. It's pregnancy kind of makes that happen more often. But anyway, so there would be a pin, or not a pin, but a stick or something through that that says opening on the card. So then when you get to the inside, it splits into 2 major parts. One of them is your testicular artery, which is this one. And you have to know that for the artery section, so don't cut that. And then the other one is the loopy part here, and that's the vas deferens. So this loop that comes up and over the ureter on both sides. So there's one loop, there's the other loop. That's the vas deferens. And that will join up again down here with the urethra and then exit. So it actually kind of goes down and joins right at the base of that urinary bladder and the urethra. So vas deferens, spermatic cord. inguinal canal, the whole. Okay, I think that is all. Yes, I think. Any questions on it? Yeah.
So we have, so the males have 2